and opinions of your boy Derek are those of the host and does not necessarily reflect that of the Nighthawk Network or the views and opinions of its associate members. Viewer and listening discretion is advised.
You.
Hey, bitches.
And now, once again, from the iconic city of Baltimore, we bring you season 2 of Helena Hologram. Hey, bitches. Let's talk about it.
Hope y'all caught me drink. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Welcome to Hey Bitches Live, and you know who I am. I'm the original Hey Bitches herself, often imitated, never motherfucking duplicated. Miss Helena Hologram. What's going on, people? It's always a blessing to be here and share with you guys. I hope everybody's day went by well. Happy Monday, and happy Monday. I hope everybody is doing well on this evening. We're gonna have a wonderful time tonight. A little while later, my little brother be coming in the room, being my guest. We have some things that we want to talk about. How is everybody doing? It's Monday, y'all. The start. Well, some people say the week starts Sunday. Some people say Monday. Well, whatever your week start, today is Monday. I hope everybody's doing well. What's going on? When y'all checking in, let me know where y'all checking in from. Y'all know how we do. Even though I know where most of y'all from anyway, but I still like for y'all to say I'm from Baltimore. I'm from New York. I'm from Detroit. I'm from Atlanta. I'm from my mother's womb. No, anyway. Okay. But we're going to have a wonderful show tonight. We're going to talk about, you know how we all have our own little pet peeves. We might get on that, but, you know, I don't know. I'm just excited about everything. I have some things coming up. Hey, sleepy as ever. Girl, why is you sleepy at 9? Oh, well, I understand. Well, I'm sleepy too, but I'm with child. No, I'm not. Y'all don't tell that. That's the stuff that Derek be saying about Helena. I'm not with nobody's child, honey. But we're gonna have a good time tonight. Did anybody take time and watch the Oscars on last night? Alabama, hey Amy, how are you? Hey Miss Reyes, you know how we go, deuces. That's the Derek and me. Derek comes out every once in a while, honey. So did anybody have time to watch the Oscars on last night? I think this is like the 91st or the 93rd Oscars or whatever the case may be. Anybody watched the Oscars last night? And if you did, what was your what was your thoughts on them? I didn't watch it. You know, I did my research. I always go the day after. I didn't even get to check out the Oscars fashions. But you know, when you have a little tablet on it, you can always check shit out. Praise the Lord. I'm just hoping this. I need to turn this speaker. Hey, Tyrone from Baltimore. Hey, Tink, what's going on? You know, you need to be here next Monday, my brother, because it's gonna be a hoot and a holler up in here. Child, I'm trying to tell you, I'm gonna be nice. And my brother right there, Tink Adams, he's from the nation's capital. But did any of y'all watch the Oscars last night? If y'all did, tell me what y'all thought about them. Did you like them? Did you didn't like them? Naturally, we're gonna have people who say that there was Oh, you did? Amy, I didn't watch it, and usually I watch it because if I don't watch it for anything else, I want to watch it and see see who's every, as they say, see who everybody's wearing. But I didn't get to watch him. I'm quite sure that when I'm ready to go on this tablet right now, and I'm ready to find my tablet is acting like a straight heterosexual man. Let me stop. Okay. Um, this tablet is doing its own thing, but that's okay because we're gonna fix it. Um, there was an uproar that a lot of people felt as though that a lot of people of color was snubbed at the Oscars. I'm not going. I'm not. Hey Tony, I'm not. I'm not going to say because I wasn't there, but I do have some of the categories where that some African Americans. Well, a lot of people are upset that Viola Davis or the other young lady who played in Billie Holiday versus United States. Neither one of them won. I don't. And then a lot of people was upset because they said that they think the young gentleman who passed away, the Black Panther, they said that they didn't they think that he should have won, but I'm not on anybody's panel. I don't know who did what. I don't know who won. Oh, here we go. We're gonna see this. They say oh, okay. Zendaya, Regina King, Carey Mulligan, and for the best dress. Okay, I want to see this. Well, Regina King, whatever she's been doing here lately, her stylists have been really doing it up for her. So I could imagine that she was if not flawless, she was extremely close to flawless because it's not when she hits that runway, she hits that. I don't know who this is, but honey, this now listen, y'all. This is what they say. This is not what I say. They say this young lady. Oh, well, all right. I mean, yellow is a cute color, but yellow ain't for everybody, honey. But they say this Zendaya, whomever, they say she was one of the best dressed. What do you guys think? Give me a yay, nay. You like it? You don't? You think it's cute? You think it could be better? What do you guys think? I mean, it's nothing that's going. It's nothing that's going to make me. I give it a. I give it a C. Yeah, I'll give it a C. I can't do no better than that. I mean, it's okay. Don't start me lying. I don't know. What do you guys think about that yellow that young lady had on? They say Regina King. We're gonna find out everybody else. Let's see what. Okay. Oh my. This is what y'all think. This is Regina King. What y'all really think? I mean, come on, talk to me. Y'all know I love fashion. This is Regina King. What y'all think about what she had on? I mean, it's okay. I mean, I personally wouldn't say it was like the best dress. That's just my opinion. I wouldn't say that it was the best dress, but I mean, it's cute. Hey, Cray, how are you? What do you think, Eric?
Well, here's the thing. Some people they wear things to stand out. Other people they basically just don't wear things that fits their body. It was a
Right.
nice color on her, but I don't feel like it fit her body weight.
Yeah, and the only thing to that was really yeah, it wasn't a good fit. Only thing that was really eye catching to that were the sleeves or the lack of,
Right. Like
because
I
usually
said, it was, it, it
we
was
so
a nice dress, just not a nice dress for her.
yeah, because we so used to her wearing form fitted stuff, and me, I do, and when you see that little wrinkle right there, which is not a part of the design, you be like, what the hell was going on with that dress? See the little part I'm talking about? It was
Mm,
cute. They say she was, and this is Carrie Mulligan. They said, oh, everybody was going with these top, and this dress is cute. In my opinion, I think it could have been if somebody else wore it, they may have worn it a little bit. What do you think, Eric? What do you think, Cray? What do you think, Tyrika?
no, no,
Okay, they say she looked.
I,
I mean, don't get me wrong. Regina King looked good. I mean, she always looked flawless, but I just didn't think that dress fit her too well.
right. I mean, in terms of some of the fashion that I saw, I mean, Zendaya's dress was killing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she's not the most voluptuous of individuals, but pretty much anything that she wears kind of takes a life of its own just because of how beautiful she is.
There she go.
Like I said, that yellow, it just fit her body type and her facial features just perfectly. So that's why definitely like. And then the way that dress flowed and everything. Now the problem seems to be in terms of the worst dress. A lot of people are talking about Audra Day and what she wore to the Oscars. I actually heard somebody describe it today as her
Hmm.
being a
The
garden
one
tool.
that the lady who ooh, they didn't say no garden shoes. Stop lying.
Yeah, it said she was dressed like a garden tool, and you know which garden tool we
Oh,
talking
okay.
about.
Well, I'm a little feminine too, but honey, I'm just giving my opinion. I'm not. I mean, I thought I need to see this dress if she dressed like a garden tool. Right?
Like I said,
A
I didn't.
hoe.
Yeah, that one,
I
that
didn't
one
say it.
here.
That's what they said. I'm just repeating it. Don't
Mm-hmm.
play.
Good
I
evening,
didn't. I don't
everybody
know. I
down
mean,
there.
it seemed like that. Seemed like last night that quite a few people, quite a few of the ladies was wearing halter tops and bottoms separately instead of wearing gowns um as a whole.
Yeah, that does seem to be the theme of the evening. Are there any of the men's
I don't
fashion?
know. Like I said, I didn't watch it, but I know that there was a lot of hoopla about
Basically, we talking about Chadwick Boseman, who I mean, the issue is that he seems
uh-huh.
to have every major Best Actor award from every other award show except the Oscars, and that's pretty much why everybody's in an uproar.
Right.
Especially when the winner, who was
Yeah.
Anthony Hopkins. For those of you who are not familiar, think about Silence of the Lambs or Little Clarice. That Anthony Hopkins.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's who that is.
now he actually made history because he became the oldest person.
That's my speaker doing his own thing. It must be my brother up in here or something.
Yeah, he became the oldest person ever to win Oscar for Best Actor. But in the same token, even he acknowledged that Chadwick Boseman should have been acknowledged for this particular award. So that's part of the controversy, also.
Well, no matter how we slice it, we're always going to remember that even the Oscars are political.
Yes, very much so.
So I mean, we know that what's her name, Viola Davis didn't win anything, which everybody was upset about that. Um, the young guy, that I can't even pronounce his last name, Daniel Kalua.
Yeah, that's pretty close.
Right, he won for Judas. He won for Best Supporting Actress in Judas and the Black Messiah. And Soul. I know a lot of people watch Soul, and that won for Best Animated Feature. Of course, best, which is I was kind of. I mean, I looked at Mom Rainey. I think I don't know. The costumes were very fitting for that time, so I think. But they won. Ma Rainey won for best makeup and hair, and also for best costume design.
And see,
Which
I think that that's also part of where the issue comes in. The
uh
fact
huh.
that because so many different people of color actually did win a lot of the major awards last night. Like I said, a lot of the things you just mentioned, they were movies that had a primarily colored cast or persons of color in terms of African American or other, if you want to call it that. So
Right.
perhaps part of the issue was okay, we've already let all these other people win in regards to the awards. We definitely got to kind of make it diverse from the other spectrum, and that's why Anthony Hopkins won, perhaps.
Yeah, but I don't care. I mean, at the end of the day, it should have been given to the best person for the job, and I'm not saying it because of his color, but I think the man did a hell of a job. I'm not gonna lie. The man, he's just a he was a phenomenal actor, and it's gonna go on forever. And Tyler Perry won the Gene Herschel humanitarian award.
Right. So it's good that people like Tyler Perry and Spike Lee in the last few years are getting their due in regards to what they're doing in terms of movies and entertainment. But in the
Right.
same token, like I said, in terms of the Oscar, it seems like every year there's always that one major.
Uh,
Okay, that one major award where you look at it and it's like maybe not so much.
yeah. I mean, I didn't see a lot of I mean, of course, Ma Rainey stood out to me, but I didn't see a lot. I mean, Ma Rainey, I enjoyed it, but I also felt as though that Ma Rainey was too short. I think it could have been a little bit longer
Hmm.
because
Okay.
it's.
Let me address that, Amy. The thing is, I mean, in terms of the gowns and whatnot, that's part of comes with the territory in regards to the Oscars. You know, some designers they spend millions of dollars and basically go out their way to entice certain actresses and actors to wear their products because based upon what that person may wear to the Oscars may bring millions of dollars in terms of their brand. So that
Right, right.
that is important. So yeah, I mean it's hard to critique because some gowns tend not to fit certain people's body types and things of that nature. So from that aspect, Amy, I completely understand what you're saying. But in the same token, that's part of what the Oscars is about.
Yeah, they. I mean, in my opinion, they didn't. I think Chasman. I mean, the man, the man swept every other major award, period. And this one just eluded him. And for the life of me, I don't know why.
I mean, and then again, like I said, in terms of certain people, if you are a person of non-color, perhaps your issue this morning or this afternoon, this evening, wherever you are, is the fact that Glenn Close, who's been nominated for 8 Academy Awards, has yet to win one, and you
And
don't understand that as good an actress as she is.
I love her. I love her. Excuse me. And correct me if I'm wrong. Was it Glenn Close who played in The Devil's Wear Prada?
No,
Who was
no,
that?
I'm not for certain, but no, I
I,
don't think that's her. I want to
I'm
say,
a find.
I want to
I'm
say,
a find out.
I want to say that was Meryl Streep that played in The Devil Wears Prada. I'm not for
That's who
sure.
it was.
Okay.
That's who it was. That's who it was. That's who it was. Yep. Um, hey Jimmy. Yeah. I mean, she's almost like. Yeah, I guess you could almost, and I know this may sound mean, but I guess you could almost classify her as the Susan Lucci of the Oscars.
Yes, to a great degree. And then, of course, we look at people like, for example, Denzel Washington, who, in my opinion, could have won 3 or 4 Oscars for Best Actor easily by now, based on some of the roles that he did.
Yeah, but you know what, Amy, I'm
Yeah,
gonna tell you something, Amy, about that.
well, hold on, Amy, because actually there are some outlets that did do both men and women in terms of best and worst dress. I know they did, at least on the local outlets here today.
Yeah, and see, it's hard, and in a way with men, it's kind of hard to get into the worst and best dress unless somebody dresses outside of the traditional damn black tuxedo with the white shirt and the damn black bow tie.
Right. For example, everybody's worst dress from a few things that I saw in terms of the men is what Questlove chose to wear at the Oscars last night with his purple socks and his gold clogs as part
Woo!
of the ensemble.
Okay, well here goes. Who is this? Is this you talking about this guy right here?
Nope. But yeah, a
Who is
lot of
that?
people talk about that. That's actually the guy that played in the movie that Regina King was the director of.
Oh,
The
okay. Because
Hammond.
they got a couple of guys. I don't know
Yeah,
who this is. Here go, look at Alec Kim, Lord.
his name escapes me, but I believe he is the actor that played Sam Cooke in that movie.
Oh, oh that. Oh, I'm sorry. That was that. I'm sorry, bro, but that was Leslie Odom
Yes.
Jr.
Yes.
And see, like, and most of the other men were just wearing this. I mean, if they wasn't wearing the I guess it's sad, but I guess the only way they. Ooh, well, wait a minute. I don't know who this is, honey, but ooh. And what you say your man name was?
Questlove.
Oh, well, Crush Love wasn't bad, but I don't know who this is. But he should have. He looked like a big old bottle of Pepto Bismol.
But yeah, Questlove actually served as the DJ for the event last night.
Oh, okay. Well, Crush Love. Well, wait. Well, honey. But this ain't all that good either. I don't. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh,
Interesting.
very interesting. I don't even want to say what I'm thinking, but that's very interesting.
Mhm.
And
Yeah.
he just basically had the tuxedo, just didn't wear the shirt and the bow tie, and just wore like a And this is Regina King and Adonis Hodges.
Okay. I like that suit. I do.
Yeah, I like that because I mean you just so used to everybody. And this one, this Cohen guy, Sasha Baron, he could have left that wherever he wanted to.
Mm,
I mean, because because it looked like his pants is off. It looked like his pants is cream, his jacket is brown, his bow tie is brown, and his shirt is white.
Not so much.
Mm. Okay, this. Oh, look at Tyler
Amy,
Perry.
please don't
Tyler
apologize
Perry. Tyler
for your.
Perry should have sat down.
Please don't ever apologize for your opinions, Amy. We very much respect them and like more of them. So please
Oh
stay with.
no, your opinion don't, boy. I love your opinion. Tyler Perry should have sat down.
Mm-hmm. I
Exactly.
mean,
Yeah, and Eric, we talked about that last night. I don't see any way possible that Denzel. I can't. That's one movie. There's no way possible that he should not have won Best Actor because he
I mean,
played the hell out of that role.
bottom line, just like how Jamie Foxx definitely should have won for Ray the year he won, Malcolm X and Denzel definitely should have won for Best Picture and Best Actor that year. No doubt, in my man.
Oh no, no, you don't have to be sorry, Amy. We like everybody to voice their own opinions. We're not always going to agree on everything. That's what makes this show good. That is, I wouldn't ever want you to come over here and say what I said just because I'm the host and it's my show. No, I like the mixture. I love people that go against the grain because I've been going against the grain all of my life. Can't you tell?
Right, and you already know. Oftentimes, we have disagreed in the past and have chose to respectfully agree to disagree. Amy, like I said, never stifle your voice. It is a
Oh
very
no.
important part of what we do here.
Me and my little brother, child, we don't always agree. I'll be like, whatever.
No, we do not.
Not all the time, but what do you? I mean, I don't. Eric? How did they go about who they decide was going to go to the Oscars and were they employing the social distancing because they claimed that everything was so much different this year. But I heard Miss Pat say yesterday that a lot of people was at the Oscars and they weren't wearing masks.
Well, no, they weren't wearing masks. And keep in mind, with Miss Pat and others, everybody there was tested before the award, and many of them did quarantine themselves before attending the award. So there's that part. Keep
And
in
see,
mind,
that's what I thought.
remember, most of the people that were there are actually older people. So I imagine many of them have already been vaccinated as well in regards to that. And the way that they set things up in that particular theater, which is a smaller theater than where they usually had the Oscars, that's why they were able to do a good job of social distancing in regards to that.
Right.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it was, Amy.
And I heard them say that, and I personally, for any kind of event that's going on, I applaud them for that. I applaud them to say, well, you just can't come. You gotta, show us that prove to us that you've been vaccinated because we're not going to have nobody come in here and they say that after the Oscars 70 people came up positive.
Right. Oh no, we definitely saw you, Aunt Nikki. We did.
Yeah, we agree with you. Yes, Denzel most definitely. I think Denzel did a hell of a job in John Q as well. I think that.
And the hurricane for that matter.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's a but Denzel. Don't get me wrong. Denzel had some shabby little jobs there too. Like what was that one we saw about last night? Glory or something.
Mm-hmm. And like I
That
said,
was okay, but
and he
but I
actually
don't I don't I don't think that came I don't think that came close to even the best job that he's ever done. That I mean, no,
I
I
think he
don't.
did a better job in Mo Better Blues than he did in Glory, to be honest.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I most definitely I most definitely think that, and and this I wasn't really upset about um Viola Davis and the other young lady. I really wasn't upset because my mind was already like, well, I don't think they're gonna win. But my only concern is the person who won. Did they deserve to win?
Mm. That is the thing. But like I said, it's not just the Oscars. I mean, oftentimes we talk about the Grammys in the same way, where the people that
Oh
we feel
yeah.
won the award definitely did not. I mean, I've had I've had that gripe with the Grammys far more often than I have with the Oscars over the years.
Oh, most definitely the Grammys because they've been like that for years. I don't. I mean, all those awards are like that. But and then I mean, I always got to be play the devil's advocate. Some award shows are so damn shabby.
Indeed. And but see,
So
the second part is it would make more sense that like some people have come up to say, one of them, Lonnie Love, in fact, that okay, we shouldn't be so concerned about what the Oscars think of us, and we should be more concerned about the awards that we have for us being our people of color, like the NAACP awards or the BET awards, for instance.
I think they I mean, I can remember years ago when they did the BET Awards, it was something that I wanted to look at. Now it's something that whether I look at it or not, I'm okay.
Hmm.
You know,
I
it
that's like that with me with most of the awards now. Remember the big award show back in the day really wasn't so much the Grammys. It actually was the American Music Awards. And
right.
half the time I don't even know when the hell that's coming on.
But you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. You know what I would really watch, and I get more of my life off of watching that than any other award show. Is the daytime and the nighttime Emmys.
I,
Then
I,
that award show right there because um I'm more apt to watch TV than go to a movie anyway. So what do people think about that? And I think sometimes we have to take time and try to dissect the governing bodies of these awards or the whoever they are.
mm,
Because for a long time they're still fighting for the higher ups for the Oscars to be more diverse.
right, that's right. Amen. Keep in mind, like I said, most of the major awards last night were won by people of color. And
Yeah,
also keep in mind that she's not only the first woman to win Oscar for Best Director, she's actually the second woman, period, to ever win Best Director for an Oscar. Remember a few years back, the woman won for The Hurt Locker.
right. But do they still have the American Music Awards? I haven't. Do they still have them?
Yes, they do.
Are you serious?
Yes.
One time, no shade. I think one time the American Music Awards straight up bona fide rivaled the Grammys. Period.
Yeah, I would definitely say that. But now, I mean, particularly in the last several years, the American Music Awards that I basically now call the Taylor Swift Invitational. Because it seems like every year Taylor Swift winning at least three or four of those boys. So,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, at least the years that Beyonce don't win them. So between
And
them
then
two,
I mean, even down to the I think to a certain extent the country music awards have went down. I mean, I guess everybody's not putting in as much money as they used to at these award shows. Maybe they're having a problem with finding legitimate sponsors. But the award shows are like they went from here to here.
well, see, here's the thing: we can't so much fought them in these particular last 2 years because of the pandemic and because they had to reimagine and work them out differently than they did in the past. So I'm not going to criticize them in terms of the actual quality of the show itself. They basically worked with what they could work with. But
Right.
all like in the last several years prior to the pandemic, I definitely say award shows were not the must see television that we were used to them being in the 80s and the 90s.
When we was growing up, that was the thing. Yeah, if we look forward to nothing else, we look forward to the award shows. And I just think after this is over with, I'm just hoping that the as I call it, the People of Color Awards will be a little bit more they excuse me, and I don't mean this in a derogatory sense, but they just
Mhm.
seem so damn ghetto to me.
Yes. And like I said, I also would like to see more diversity in terms of the awards. I mean, because for example, they have the Latino Grammys and they have Latin awards and other I do believe Asians also have award ceremonies that they do here.
Yeah.
I would like more of those things to be viewed on national television platforms.
But we want them to be viewed at a reasonable time. We don't want you to bring them on 2 o'clock in the damn morning because everybody, not me and you, and most Americans ain't up at 2 o'clock in the morning.
Right.
And that's how, to me, that's how you can tell when an award show is going down here. When they start bringing it on, when it comes on after 9 o'clock, then you
Mhm.
have a little slight problem.
Right, because keep in mind that's something that maybe people of color don't like to speak on as much. But remember, y'all, we are a minority in America. We are not the minority. There are actually more people who are Hispanic and Latin in terms of people in the country than us at this point.
Right. Right. I don't. That. Yeah.
Mhm.
That. I didn't know if they was just didn't want to over promote somebody. I don't know why they instituted that crazy thing.
Agreed.
Because I mean, if you hot during the time the Grammys come around, and you hot during the time the AMAs come around. Why not? Why can't you be get top billing
Right,
both?
right. Because keep in mind, I'm thinking about the late '80s and early '90s when basically the year Lionel Richie won every damn thing
Right.
when he did Dancing on the Ceiling, and then of course the year Michael Jackson did Thriller. He won everything on both award shows. So and he performed at both award shows for that matter.
Yeah, and then I don't know. Like I say, the war shows they are what they are. We're gonna get into something here, y'all, after we take a commercial break because my little brother's not gonna be here with me long, and we're gonna jump right into HBCUs and sororities and fraternities. And the question is one of the biggest questions is: are they still as vibrant as they were in the '80s and the '90s? So we're gonna take, well, this kind of like a commercial break, but it's actually a promo for those who didn't see it. My little brother threw this promo together for me today. It is like pet out. It is the sugar, honey, and the iced tea. I gotta switch. I
Shout
gotta
out to
switch.
my man at Buck Beats.
Y'all listen to them buck beats because they are where it's at, and we'll be right back. Join me on May the 3rd, 2021 at 9 o'clock p.m. for Hey Bitches Live. This is a show that you most definitely don't want to miss. Oh,
Hey everybody, I'm your girl Miss Erica Chloe Adams, and I'll be a guest on Hey Bitches Live with Miss Helena Hologram Monday, May 3rd. So please come on out or tune in for this wonderful edition. Hello, my name is Gabriella Rumson Ruby Valverde, and I will be a guest on Hey Bitches Live with Helena Hologram on Monday, May 3rd, 2021 at 9 p.m. Hope to see you there. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and to all of our distinguished Net Hawk Network listeners. I am Miss Samantha Stevens Divinity, and I'm going to be joining my sister, Miss Helena Hologram, on Hey Bitches Live, Monday, May 3rd, 2021 at 9 p.m. So come on through and chop it up with us, okay, my darlings? Because it's going to be a bombastic time. Ah.
Hey, bitches.
Hey Bitches Live is a Nighthawk Network presentation.
Yes, that's gonna be next. That's gonna be next Monday. We're gonna give props to my little brother because when I tell you he put that thing together, now let me. And I'm not gonna say that because people will say I was being shady, but I'm. Not, but I'll just say now I can guarantee you that Samantha Divinity Stevens, with that picture that you saw, will be the same face you'll see here Monday. Can't say that much for the rest of them, but anyway, okay, okay, but we're not. Thank you, Nikki. Yeah, so we hope that you guys will be here next Monday because it's get your popcorn, get your sodas, get your libation, get your drinks, whatever you need, and put your seatbelt on because we're gonna go for a nice old ride. I'm trying to tell you. But yeah, we want to talk a little bit about HBCUs and sororities and fraternities, and I'm gonna give you guys a little run through real quick while my brother get his stuff together because we actually know that the National Pan Hellenic Council was founded in May the 10th, 1930. And Howard has found a lot of these. Out of the nine, out of the nine of the HBCUs, out of the nine, I think five of them was founded at Howard,
Correct.
and it was five. Let me get this right. Okay. Divine nine. Five are fraternities and four of them are sororities. One of them was founded at Cornell University for fraternity. Three Howard University sororities. Howard University had two fraternities. Morgan State has one fraternity. Indiana University Bloomingdale has one fraternity, and Butler University has one sorority. So what do you got? What do you what I mean, Eric, you had some experience as far as fraternity. I get them mixed up. I guess I don't know. I can't even, you know,
Okay.
visual. You know, sometimes you can visualize a letter to help you realize if it's a fraternity. So I don't even know. So
Um,
how was your experience? I mean,
well,
were you guys trying to be a part of the be a chapter from one of the sororities, one of the fraternities, with the them Divine Nine, or you guys are just trying to start your own chapter?
so, see, let me condense the story as much as I can here, since time is permitting. Well, what happened was this: when I initially went to Eastern Michigan University, where I am a graduate from, the thing was that as I got to know people on campus, I started to be recruited by some of the black fraternities in regards to me being a member for
Mm-hmm.
various different reasons. Basically, I had become somewhat popular on campus. Some of the things I was doing in terms of my newspaper work and whatnot kind of gave me a little higher profile than basic student A. So
Right.
that's part of it. But initially, I was hesitant to join any of them based on the fact that just wasn't really what I intended. That's not what I really wanted for my college experience. What eventually happened was that ultimately a group of young men approached me in regards to being part of a new fraternity that they wanted to start. And at the time, I did not know all their intentions in regards to it, but I was intrigued by the fact that they wanted to start a new organization and base it upon the other black fraternities, but kind of formulate its own history and what things as we went along. It actually was based on a few social groups that had formed in a couple colleges in Michigan, and they were known as the mob. In other words, Mu Omicron Beta, which is what the fraternity eventually was known as. And
Okay.
what it was these social groups at that point wanted to form a fraternity, but for whatever reason didn't have the wherewithal or the know-how to do so at the time. So one of the members of the group, the chapter that we started at Eastern, basically hooked up with some of them in regards to doing it. So we simultaneously started a chapter of Mu Omicron Beta on Eastern's campus as well as Oakland University, with the thought and process that we would expand to other universities and colleges throughout the nation. Now, of course, it didn't quite work out that way for reasons that will probably have to take a whole show in of itself to explain. But ultimately, what happened was we ran into a lot of blowback from doing so. Keep in mind that the more established fraternities and sororities, in regards to the Divine Nine, they don't necessarily respect all the other members in that regard, because some of them feel like there are only 4 or 5 legitimate fraternities and sororities in terms of black fraternities and sororities. Keep in mind, in terms of us starting Mu Omicron Beta, we were not welcomed at all for the most part by the black fraternities initially, and we actually had to get the approval for our chapter through the university by utilizing some help from the white fraternities on campus, and they were the ones who helped to get us recognized on campus as a fraternity. Interestingly enough, but in some of the cases of some of the other black fraternities, that is the case with them also. Like I said, they started necessarily at schools that were HBCUs or predominantly had black populations, in terms of chapters and what have you. But in terms of starting some of the chapters on other campuses, it required them to utilize the white fraternal orders to help them get established on these campuses. So that's something that a lot of people don't know in regards to fraternities and sororities. But the main four, like the older established, basically many of the ones that were established at Howard University, those are the ones that consider themselves the legitimate fraternities and sororities in terms of black. That being the AKAs and the deltas and the alphas, the kappas, and the omegas, the Q dogs, in other words, mainly those five in particular, and then everybody else, the sigma, gamma, rhos, and so on and so forth, come into play after that. Okay, I'm not hearing you. H2, we're not hearing you.
Is it a long drawn out process? Do you have to be interviewed? But I mean, I'm trying to figure out what was their reasonings for denying y'all to be a part.
Well, see, here's the thing. Like I said, the plan was to be one of the black fraternal orders, in terms of that, and having them help us establish other chapters. But like I said, there was blowback because part of the problem was the fact that of the 12 initial members of Mu Alpha Crown Beta, several of them had tried out for other fraternities in the past and were denied or did not make line for whatever reason. There was not supposed to be hazing practices in any of the fraternities or sororities, even at that time.
Right.
But yet it happened. And part of that was that, I mean, in terms of getting into some of these frats and sororities to this day, it's more popularity contests than anything. It
Yeah.
was told to me by certain members of some of the organizations that, okay, all you had to do was such and such and such. We only pretty much initiated for a week or two. The rest of it wasn't that hard to deal with. And you definitely would have got in because we wanted you. So why
Right.
did you go and start this? The thing was, like I said, my intentions was not to really be in a frat. It was just that because the opportunity was, awarded to me and I was interested by it, that was part of what led me to want to do so. Keeping in
Right.
mind, I was the oldest member of Mu Macron Beta, and I was the only senior member. And part of what I learned was they needed somebody who was an upperclassman to help establish that. So, to
Hmm.
a small
Oh,
degree,
okay.
they utilized my classmanship in regards to getting things done. Now, like I said, there was a lot of things that played into what eventually happened to that. I imagine some of the members of Mu Macron Beta consider themselves still to be a brotherhood and whatnot. I myself don't really um, basically talk to many of them much, but in the end, that is part of what it was. Now, in terms of actually starting the fraternity itself, there's a lot of paperwork and behind the scenes things that you have to do. It you have to have uh, basically people in the school to sponsor you, like
Right.
deans and things of that nature. You also have to have an organization to kind of piggyback and help you out in regard. That's where the white fraternal orders came into play with that. Fortunately, I was helpful in that because I was friends with a lot of different people on campus. You know, when you think about the big man on campus, I was kind of that to a small degree for again reasons that I probably could write a book about. But just me being there and being the type of person that likes to interact with people, that's how I got to meet a lot of people that were like big wigs on campus. So that also helped out. But in terms of the actual chapter paperwork and having to write the rules and regulations, I played a major part in a lot of that. In terms of the flyers and all that early on. Keep in mind that computers were still kind of archaic as opposed to what we know now. But
Right.
involved a lot in making some of the flyers and typing up a lot of the things that we used eventually to establish the chapter. So there was
And
that part.
and
But
I
to
guess
answer
it's almost like with
go ahead.
anything. When somebody get turned down from one thing, they go to another. Then you get turned down, you be like, "Excuse my language, fuck it. I may as well start my own because nobody else is taking me."
Right, and I think that's part of what it is. I mean, I myself, I can't speak for everybody else, but me myself, I had good intentions in regards to what I wanted to do. Keep in mind, we also started a sister chapter as well on campus.
Okay, so
That was
what was that? They had the same call letters as y'all.
no, dang, and it's been so long. I said I don't even remember what their actual Greek letters were, but basically they were our sister chapter, and they had actually more members than we did in terms of membership. But in terms of formulation, we actually formed them both simultaneously. So if you want to consider people being online in terms of that, we didn't too much deal with a lot of the hazing aspect of it. It
Right.
was like who wanted to be a part of it and why, and what are you willing to do, and we had a couple bonds of solidarity things that we all have vowed to never talk about because let's
So
just
are
say
they are they to
talk
your
about.
knowledge are they still active today?
To my knowledge, no.
Wow.
I mean, and like I said, I don't know if anybody happens to pop in and sees this in terms of the members of that, but based upon the fact that I have a lot of the founding father paperwork and whatnot, it'd be kind of hard to claim that without what I had.
Right. I don't. That's. I mean, I don't know. I guess it's the they've always saying that they remember when my son was on here, we even asked him. They've always said, well, no hazing, no hazing, but every once in a while you still hear somebody that got alcohol poison, somebody that got this, and somebody that got that.
Okay, I can't say without 100% certainty that it doesn't go on. I can definitely say that it has gone on for quite some time and probably still goes on. Like I said, I have not witnessed anything firsthand in several years, obviously, but based upon what I know to be true, several people in the fraternal organizations look at it like if you were not hazed to some degree, you're not really a part of that for real.
Okay, so now I guess technically now, as far as the divine nine is concerned, everything outside of them will be a chapter to one of those either fraternities or sororities.
Well, see, again, I would say it basically depends on what particular fraternity or sorority it is and what are some of their overall requirements. Most of them will require you to have some type of bonding or quote unquote hazing phase in order to be part of the organization, as well as the various paperwork, and there may be some monetary considerations as well. It also depends on what campus it is. Some campuses, in terms of the qualifications, are different than others. Some of them are very strict in regards to what they require in terms of what they need you to have. I say in terms of some of the newer fraternities, it's probably not as deep a commitment as some of the older fraternities that's in the black fraternity sororities. And then, of
What?
course, again, some of them are based upon, okay, we didn't necessarily have inclusion in the white chapters of the fraternity, so this is why we started this black chapter. So remember, there is a divine nine that is preferred because there are more chapters and you would have more brotherhood, sisterhood. But of course, as H2 will point out to you, there are several schools that have a variety of different other fraternities and sororities that are black.
Yeah, yeah, and they're not. I mean, my thing is, I think it's safe to say that the divine nine is just that, the divine nine, and everybody else would be a chapter from one of those divine nine. Because like for instance, okay, we'll say this. Alpha Phi Alpha, was founded in 1987 at Cornell University. They have 800 plus chapters.
Yes, including one here in Detroit, obviously.
800 plus chapters. Cornell's in New York. Their colors are black and old gold. Their symbol is a spink. Their flower is the yellow rose, and they have over 290,000 active members. Let's say Alpha Kappa Alpha, 1908 sorority, the first African American sorority, Howard University. Some of their alumni we all know. Name one. Everybody know at least one of their alumni. Go ahead, say
Exactly.
it, bro.
That would be Vice President Kamala Harris,
Yes, and we also got to realize that another alumni is Maya Angelou and Coretta Scott King,
among many, many others.
and they have over 1,024 chapters.
Yes.
That's a lot of chapters. Um, okay, all is this buffering with my phone is getting on my brain cells. Is anyone else buffering?
No, no buffering on this end.
Which is a good thing. And then you got Alpha Phi Alpha. Um, they have over 800 chapters,
Right. We talk.
290,000 lifetime membership.
Okay, let me also point out there is other means and ways to get into the Divine Nine. Keep in mind, there are several of them that have what are called graduate chapters. And
Right.
words, for the older students or the students who are basically going for masters and things of that nature, the requirements for those tend to be less stringent in regards to the hazing or the bonding phases of them. More or less, you just basically show that you have intentions of doing quality work for that organization, and they basically have you go through a small period of reflection or what have you, and you're in. You know.
Right, because the gist of all of these were that the main basics of for them even formulating them was one of the main things that I've seen in everybody's mission statement is community service.
Exactly. And that's something that a lot of those particular organizations are not always politicized for. I mean, like
No,
I
they're
said,
not.
there are several events that the Detroit chapters of Alpha Phi Alpha, aka the Delta Sigma Theta, etc., they do in terms of community service, in terms of feeding the homeless, and you know, basically they're doing drives now for vaccinations. There's a variety of different things that they're constantly doing that are not made public all the time. Only usually when you hear about these black organizations are when some type of hazing incident has taken place.
And I know a lot of the sororities, a lot of the sororities always take a part in the Susan B. and that's not even her name. I already call it that, Susan B. Anthony. They take a part in the Walk for the Cure. I know the AKAs does that, and and a lot of them do a lot of things within their local churches.
Hmm. Okay, I'm glad I'm still here to answer that. Okay, Meech, here's the thing. I think in terms of a lot of the Greek or fraternal sorority organizations, part of it is they want it to be legitimized. And they feel, particularly the older organizations, feel like the newer organizations are not legit in regards to what they had to go through in order to become organizations. Keep in mind, some of these older frats, they had to go through a lot of hell to get settled in some of these major campuses across America. You know,
Oh
with
yeah,
some of the newer frats, not so much. They
but
basically had all the paperwork and paper trails set out ahead of them. So they didn't have to go through quite as much. Like I said, just us doing what we did, we were able to get chapters on 3 campuses. So, that's part of what plays into it. Also, the
that's a straight up bona fide accomplishment.
hmm
No matter what you think, I'm gonna read this to y'all real quick. Now, for the sororities, I didn't write this, so y'all don't get on me. The most prestigious sororities are as follows: the bigger is Chi Omega. Actually, the most historic is Alpha Kappa Alpha. The sorority that has the most celebrity alumni, which a lot of people don't know, is Kappa Alpha Theta.
hmm
The most devoted to public service is Delta Sigma Theta. Um, and as far as the oldest is, I need to get my things together.
the
And for
old, mhm.
the most celebrity alumnus are Alpha Phi Alpha. Best leadership program is Phi Kappa Alpha, and the biggest is Sigma Alpha. I don't even know how to pronounce it. EPSILON.
And keep in mind, a lot of it in terms of the fraternity sorority is supposed to have been about brotherhood and sisterhood and networking. But oftentimes, you look at it in terms of what they did on campus and some of the situations they found themselves getting into, and it was looked at more as a gang related type of scenario. And that plays a lot into the whole approval by fraternities and sororities. It's like, a lot of people they incorporated like, okay, I tried to join, but it felt more like joining a gang than actually joining somebody that was trying to be my brother or sister. So that plays into it also.
Yeah, and then when I want people to realize that, and unfortunately, when we get into the history of this came about because they weren't allowed to be a part of the quote unquote Caucasian fraternities. So they decided to start their own. And what you see what Michi wrote?
Yeah, okay. Now see, keep in mind, Meech, in terms of a lot of the black Greek fraternities and sororities, they was part of that because they could not establish themselves in the white fraternities. So, they went and basically did their own. And that comes into play. But see, the thing is, it's looked bad upon by the older fraternal organizations that you come and start a new organization. Like I said, it was very, very frowned upon. Like I said, we were we were threatened. We were
Oh yeah.
basically told that whatever event we tried to do, they were going to do their best to basically make it hell on earth to do, and so on and so forth. Because they wielded the type of power that they did in some of places. It's like a couple of the schools that we tried to start chapters on, it wasn't happening. The black
Right.
campuses, they were like, "I'll be doggone if you let them on here. They are not legit. They don't have no real history. It's all a sham, so on and so forth."
And
But
then a lot of people always think I'm Kappa, but actually the largest sorority is Delta Sigma Theta.
mm-hmm,
They have over 350,000 members worldwide.
mm-hmm. And see, the thing is, in terms of actually wanting to pledge one, you simply go to your local chapter in the university and okay, when is the pledging period, and you discuss with some of the brothers and sisters, and then they determine from that point forward if they would like to nominate you to be part of the chapter. Then you go through the whole process from there. Now, some people, depending on what they are and who they are, that there is those stereotypes of okay, well, why do all the AKAs seem to be the light skinned sisters, and why do all the Deltas seem to be the darker skinned sisters, and why do all the football players and athletes always seem to want to be Omegas and Q dogs, and all the pretty boys want to be Kappas, and so on and so forth. So there's all those stereotypes that play into that as well.
And please, whatever you do when you speak on these fraternities and sororities, please don't get their colors mixed up because they will have a whole, and I'm talking about like I told you, this one Alpha Phi Alpha. That a lot of people say black and gold, and they'll tell you no, it's not black and gold. It's black and old gold. That don't
Mm-hmm.
I mean like that's almost like you getting the colors of Alpha Kappa Alpha mixed up.
Right, and then of course, in terms of their calls to one another and their fraternal handshakes, do not be caught on the wrong end of any of that. That will be a problem. If you
Are you
claim
serious?
an Alpha Phi Alpha, and you basically going around saying they calls, and then they come to find out you are not one, oh yeah, that's not going to be dealt with very well.
So that I mean, if you caught doing that, that's almost like that you didn't almost excuse my language. You didn't almost fucked up your possibility of being a part of any of it.
Exactly, because in the end, that's where the whole it's like a gang thing comes into play with that. Because it's just like if you go into certain cities and okay, I'm a blood, but you go into a neighborhood that's full of Crips, and
Yeah.
he is claiming Crip, but you got blood colors on. It's kind
Right.
of thing
Right.
like that in regards
Right.
to some of these.
Right. Yeah, and I do know I'm Tyrone that a lot. I know a lot of them do a lot of things in churches because I remember years ago one of the I think it was Alpha Kappa Alpha. I'm in Annapolis. They actually did this thing every year. They had a calendar girl pageant, and what they did was, they raised money. Whoever won the most money, they was the cover, and then you had January, February, March, April, May, June, July. Oh yeah, so they did that. But yeah, because Alpha Kappa Alpha. Now Tyrone, I want you to say this right because I don't want nobody to get the wrong idea. They are salmon pink and apple green. You just can't say they're
Mhm,
pink and green because they'll get in their feelings. They're actually salmon pink and
mhm,
apple green because I mean, it's like, and and I'm gonna say this, and I give them their props because a lot of them at their last election they showed up and showed the hell out. Do you hear me?
mhm.
They showed up and showed out. Yeah, they and let me see. I can't and who is it?
Okay, now let me answer Meech's question because I only got a couple more minutes left.
Go ahead.
Okay, there is dissension, like I said, among the major older black fraternal and sororities. They definitely do not respect the newer ones, and they definitely don't respect anybody that is in line of that. Because keep in mind, most of the minority fraternities and sororities, and yep, I got you, Amy. Okay, and then we're not just talking about alphabet children. There are some people who started Latino frats and Asian frats and things of that nature.
Hey,
And
coach.
they are usually lumped in together in terms of the black and Greek organizations on campus, because in the end, the whites, they have their own established fraternities and sororities, and they tend not to mix with the ones who are non-white. So all
Right,
that
and I wonder why that's that. You think the distinction has been there since they never allowed them to be apart from the beginning? So they're like, well, shit, we couldn't be apart then. So why the hell y'all want us to be apart now? Because
Yeah, 'cause like I said, I'm not sure about how it plays out now, but on certain campuses, the black fraternities and sororities, they were not allowed to be part of the overall fraternity and sorority. They had to formulate their own separate establishments and functions and whatnot. Because on an ideal campus, all frats are allowed to participate, have houses, so on and so forth. That's not the case necessarily when it comes to black frats as opposed to white frats and those things.
right, right. I
Okay.
mean, because I know that a lot of them through the years they're they've been. I mean, if you watch the movies, they've been cited, and they was like, well, you can't have a party for the rest of the year, or you can't do this, or you can't do that, because they
Exactly.
the higher ups, because first of all, in order to even consider, like Eric said earlier, in even order to even consider getting a chapter, you have to have a faculty advisor, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So no matter how well you do, no matter how far you go, and my thing is, I'm thinking that some of these people have faculty advisors just for the sake of being faculty advisors, and then some of them have faculty advisors who are very, very active in their chapters.
But also keep in mind, more times than not, particularly with the older frats, and that's for white and black frats, usually your faculty advisor is somebody who was a member of one of the frats. It's not
Right,
a particular frat.
right. So they don't have nobody coming in, and they coming into the whole situation blindly. And because I noticed, like you said earlier, a lot of the frats is like, if you're like the star football player, or you're the star volleyball player, you the every frat and their grandmother's going to try to get you to be a part of their frat.
And like I said, it's not just even for the star athletes on campus. Like I said, people like myself that were well known and connected in terms of certain things and people on campus, those were seeked out. The student body presidents and things of that nature.
Right,
And
right.
and like I said, depending on what type of scenario it was, you might even have a couple of the white frats approach you in regards to being a member. There were some black people on campus who were part of the white fraternities.
Yeah, but I wonder how that went on our side. How many of the Caucasian people integrated our sororities and fraternities?
Yes, there are also white members of some of the black fraternities as well and sororities.
Oh, but all right. So I guess they
We,
could
we
still
almost
call it.
had, we almost had one ourselves actually.
Oh, wow. But I mean, do you think that you're breaking the mold when you allow that happen, or is it just that these some fraternities and sororities are finally being a part of the times?
I think in terms of today, that is the case. Back then, it was kind of like kind of go to that Kanye West song. Don't forget our token blackie, but this
Right,
is the reverse tip.
right, right,
That's how
right.
we're seen, at least by most of the people involved.
Now, I'll tell anybody. I think that the logistics and the reasoning behind it is it is a wonderful thing to do, because you think of these things. I mean, these things started. We talking about they started back in 1907 and 1911 and 1914, and to keep anything going continuously for over 100 and some years, like Alpha Kappa Alpha, they've been around for 113 years.
Yes,
That's a long time.
yes. And remember, back when those things were established, we still were in the shadows of slavery at that point.
Right.
A lot of those people who were people on campus at that time, probably their grandfather, grandmother was a slave, or even maybe even their mother or father had been a slave at
Oh
some
yeah,
point.
because it says simply, when I did my little research, it says simply that a lot of these young men and women who joined these fraternities and sororities, they was either one or two generations away from slavery.
Okay, let me answer this last question here by me. Hey, what's going on, Coach B? I see you.
Hey
Okay,
coach, what's up? Nice to see you. Congratulations again.
absolutely. Okay, what is the point of Greek weekend? For all the older people, what is the importance of the gatherings? I see frat sororities as young activities. How do the old Well, see, here's the thing, Meech. Remember, some of it is just simply that kind of a let's go back down memory lane thing in regards to that. But also remember, there are these organizations that do things in the community. There are active adult chapters of these particular fraternities and sororities. I mean, you lived here in Detroit for quite some time, so I know you're familiar with that and some of the organizations and where their buildings are located. So you know there are still active members who are active even beyond their college career and still doing
Yeah,
things in the
and
community.
and, and a lot of the ones who are no longer there, they become benefactors to some of these sororities, because even if they're not active, we got to keep in mind that they still have yearly dues that they have to pay.
Right, and keep in mind also, like I said, a lot of the networking comes into play with that as well. Because remember, there are people who will tell you it's not what you know is who you know. So it may just so happens that okay, you're up for a job with another person of color, and because particularly when it comes to the upper levels of management and whatnot, there are only so many of those slots available. But because that person who is a person of color knows that you are a member of their fraternity or sorority, that might be something you could use to your advantage.
Right, right, right. Which a lot of people don't really pay, and a lot, and we talked about this the last time on the show. As far as the HBCUs are concerned, one of their plights now is to actually get back to getting a lot of their alumni to donate money to the campus.
Mm-hmm.
Because when you keep in mind there are 107 HBCUs.
Right.
56 of them are private, and 51 of them are public.
Yes.
And we've known through, I know you know, Eric, and Meach probably know too. A lot of them have been dealing with not getting their state funding.
Mm-hmm.
I know here in Maryland, they let me tell you something. They just sued the state of Maryland because money was allocated to these HBCUs. And here we got Bowie, we got Towson. I mean, we got Bowie, we got um, Morgan, and we got the school. What is the name of that school? That's sad.
Forgive
But
us.
anyway,
No, yo.
they actually sued the state of Maryland, and got a judgment of over $6 million. But that's all back pay.
Right. Okay, to answer this last question before I head out, basically, like I said, it's just like any typical thing. Okay, this is our yearly membership fee. So just like if you like an ARP member or whatnot, your yearly fee is that. They may collect it by credit card. They may have you mail it in. It's the usual stuff. And yeah, and keep in mind, like I said, being an active member depends on what type of chapter of that particular fraternity sorority. Because again, there's the on campus chapters, there's the adult chapters, there's the alumni chapters. So depending on what part you play in that's the case. I mean, I'm part of the alumni club in terms of Eastern Michigan University, but in the same token, I don't pay any dues, but they still send me the paperwork every year. So
Right, and that's something, and another way is, see, a lot of, like, I know that a lot of the alumni chapters, they stay active by paying their dues, and they stay active by, a lot of them have one major fundraiser. May it be a ball, may it be this, may it be that, and a part of staying active is they're required to attend these events in order
mhm,
in order to maintain their active membership. You just can't. It's a little bit more than just paying dues.
right. And keep in mind, like I said, I'm looking at the last comment here. The only group I see is AKA. There's a lot of them that are out and about. They may not necessarily wear their colors, but they exist. A lot of the major players in politics, in Hollywood, etc., that are black are members of these organizations.
Yeah, I mean, and I've known that. I mean, to me, it's like, as far as the guys are concerned, the first thing, and even if you don't know their names, the first thing coming to your mind is Q dogs.
Hmm.
Q dogs.
And keep in mind, people like Bill Cosby, I believe, is a Q. Steve Harvey is a Q. Shaquille O'Neal is a Q, for example.
Yeah, because they had some good, like me said right there. Yeah, I understand the networking and opportunities that are available. I just want to see. Yeah, and I don't. Maybe I'm wrong for saying this, but it's like, you know, if you want to see them, go to the homecoming. I guarantee you.
Right. Well, like I said, Miss, the sad part is because that in terms of the mainstream media, they don't always advertise a lot of what's done, particularly if there are things that you are doing that are positive. But yes, there are active people out here doing things all the time. It's just they're not being shown enough. But they do exist, and they are doing a lot of good community work. I can.
Yeah, they really are, and I think a lot of times we need to give them their props for that.
Mhm. But that being said, got to go H2. Thank you very much.
All right,
And
I'll see you a little later, bro.
yep, continue to watch the show. I will catch y'all next time around, y'all. Peace.
But I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna go down real quick for y'all the list of the Divine Nine after I answer. Let me see. Yeah, purple and gold is talked about, but I'm talking community involvement according to their and you know what, Amish, and that's an excellent question. And I'm not going to say that they're not active. I think that a lot of them are still very active, but the downside to it is sometimes we can only connect them to their colors. And like Eric said, a lot of times they do things in the communities or whatever, and they don't wear their colors, and it's crazy, but that's all right. That's what they do. Yeah, the black and old gold. That's Alpha Phi Alpha, which is the oldest. Um, like I say, December 4th, 1906, Cornell University, black and gold. 800 chapters, over 290,000 members, lifetime members. Their headquarters is here in Baltimore, Maryland. We know the Alpha Kappa Alpha, 113 years old sorority, was founded January 19th, 1908. Again, Howard University. And their colors are salmon pink and apple green. Their symbol is the ivy leaf, and their flower is a pink tea rose, and they have over 1,024 chapters. And we know some of their alumni, of course, the Vice President Maya Angelou, Coretta Scott King. Then you have Kappa Alpha Psi, January 5th, 1911, Indiana University, Bloomingdale, 160,000 members, 721 chapters. Their colors are crimson and cream. See what Eric said. Each chapter and campus look at their organizations differently. Some things, however, yeah, some of them are university practice, like when they have their little yearly little get together, when all of them get together and they do what they do. At one point in time, Meech, and I know you can recall, at one point in time, a lot of them the quiet is kept. They say what they want. A lot of them attended the Freaknik on the regular, honey. Let's do that one. Right, and that's my point, and that was in their open one of their opening reason for starting these chapters, because let me read it to you. African American students and faculty members form their own fraternities and sororities to foster communal bonds and increase professional opportunities after collegiate careers, but also to provide community service to the African American community. They was founded by a student and a faculty member who were one or two generations removed from slavery. And yes, that means yes, you are 199% correct, because that's what they were founded on, community service. And I'm with you. I don't see a lot of them out and about. Maybe I'm not in the right place. I don't see them. One time they would always come to a local community and help with cleanup day. I don't, and I'm with you. I'm on the same boat you on, Mitch. I have not seen a lot of that. What do we hear all the time is about how sexually active they are. Yeah, and child, I can remember, Mitch, back in the day. I can remember that sororities, that more fraternities from this way. When they had the Freaknik, they would go and they would rent their little Winnebagoes for the weekend or whatever. And that was their, I don't know what it was for them, but that was just something that they enjoyed doing. And they party animals. You can't deny that they're most definitely party animals. And what the hell is that? Y'all don't pay me no mind. I done knocked this damn thing out. I sure did. Y'all excuse me for 1 second. Whew. I'm back. I didn't go underneath the table. I don't know. Yeah, and that's all we hear, that they are very sexually. So don't you know? They know you tell the truth for shame the devil. They are extremely sexually active, and that's how they've been for a minute. But I agree with you, Mish. I need to see them. I need to visibly see them out and about more. I'm gonna check into the one that's here, the part of the Divine Nine at Morgan State University, the wonderful Iota Phi Theta, which was founded in 1963, and they were the last fraternity that joined the Divine Nine, and they're from Morgan State University. Their colors are charcoal brown and glittering gold. Their flower is the yellow rose, and they have over 301 plus chapters with 30,000 members, and their headquarters is here in Baltimore, Maryland. But a lot of them, like the Sigma Gamma Rho, they're from Butler University. Some of their alumni are MC Light, Hattie Mae McDaniels, Kelly Price, Yellow Tea Rose, Royal Blue, and Gold. 500 plus chapters, and their headquarters is in Cary, North Carolina. Zeta Phi Beta, another one from Howard University, White Rose, Royal Blue and White, Dionne Warwick, Cheryl Underwood, Zora Neale Hurston. Their headquarters is in Washington D.C. So they've been around for a minute, and I'm like you, Meech. I need for them to be more visible than what they are. What they got to do to become more visible, I don't know. I'm not them, but I do think they need to become a whole lot more visible than what they are, and get back to, as they call it, get back to the basics of their fraternities, and show up and show out. But we're gonna take a commercial break, and when we come back, we're gonna talk about something fun. When we come back, let me write it up here so we can get into it. And I know I know all y'all got something to say about this. When we come back, we're gonna talk about this little thing right here that I've been trying to get conversations on, but I'm hoping y'all ready for it. When we come back, we're gonna be talking about what are some of your pet peeves? What are some of the things that get under your damn skin that makes your blood boil? And we come back from this commercial break. I'm going to actually let you guys see what I have on this evening, but we're going to take this commercial break, and we'll be back. Hey, bitches live. I'm that bitch, Helena Hologram. Thank you for joining us, and we will be back. Okay.
Black on, get into it. Black on, look at that David Ford right there, that's his thing. Black on, he don't know Tom. Look at that David Ford, that's his thing. He don't know Tom. Yeah. Yes! Oh, here we go. Oh, I can see the demons. I can't see the demons, but I can see the light.
We are creating black luxury across this country.
Welcome back to Hey Bitches Live. I'm your girl, the one and only Miss Helena Hologram. All right, all right, all right, all right. We talking about these wonderful things called pet peeves, and we're gonna talk about them. Let you know, we all have things that get underneath our skin that can make us go from 0 to 1 million. I can't stand pulley. Yeah, and you know what? And the way things are going now, I think poorly used punctuations are more relevant now. Ooh. Child, you know, my thing is don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. You know, that's you know, and I was talking to my best friend today, and you know, I'm kind of crazy, but one of my biggest pet peeves, one of the things that I cannot stand, if me and you ever go anywhere together, like a grocery store, Walmart, or whatever, one of the things that get me, you in line for 20 minutes. You in line for a whole 20 minutes. That 20 minutes give you enough damn time to get your money together, and it makes my skin curl. I'm in line behind you, and we both been in line for 20, 25 minutes. You before me, you know, you put all your stuff up on the conveyor belt. Cool. That takes another 5 minutes for them to ring. Um, uh, Stop, Miss. That's not nice. Okay, the other white meat. Yeah. And so technically you had like 30, 35 minutes from the time you sit in line to the time you pay for your stuff. And when that cashier gives you your total, why isn't your damn money ready? I that and especially and people do that and people do that and they're just like using a credit card. I'm like, honey, sir, man, whatever you are, you've in this line all this time. You knew you was using a damn credit card. So what the hell was the problem? Why isn't your money out? That whoo, honey, that's the kind of shit that cause roads rage. I mean, not using a turn signal, not using a turn signal. That's a big no. For to me, I'm like, get the hell off the road. You have them there for a reason. And my thing is this: even if your turn signal not working, nigga, use your hand. But whatever, use your hand. Uh that that gets under my skin to know, and to the point that sometimes I don't even want to drive because I don't want to deal with your lack of respect for somebody else, by your lack of road respect for anybody on the road, not being able to use your damn turn signal. I mean, what's the big hoopa loopa for that one? I don't understand that. And Meech, before you got here, we were actually talking about the Oscars and the ins and the outs, and how a lot of people were really upset that Viola Davis didn't win, and the young lady from Billie Holiday versus the United States, how she didn't win, and a lot of people were upset about the young guy from Black Panther, he didn't win. You know, but we got a couple of the fashions were like this year. I think the Oscars fashions were mediocre at best, and like I said, I always give Regina King her props, no matter what. I always give her props, but just my opinion. I think I think I don't know what you think. Like I said earlier, I think she kind of missed with this dress. I mean, it's kind of ill fitting. I love the sleeves. That's about it. But I think she really missed with this one. And don't get me wrong. Good morning. Don't get me wrong. The woman has been on point for the last couple of Oscar award shows that I've seen her partake of. But I don't. I think. I mean, don't get me wrong. The gown was cute. Was it? If I were to rate it from a 1 to 10, I would probably give it a 7. I've seen her in better. This see Miss Gabby, she'll be one of our guests on next Monday, honey. Y'all better get ready. 2 of them in the room right now. Miss Demetrius, Miss Samantha Divinity Stevens is in the room, and Miss. And y'all look, when my next Monday come, I'ma just call her Gabby. I'm not going through all them damn names, honey. I would have to have my goddamn asthma pump doing all them names. She's gonna be called Gabby, girl. We're not gonna do all that. We know that. You see what my sister pet peeve, being ill prepared. Ooh, stop, girl. Shit like I'm gonna tell you something. That thing right there, being ill prepared for a show, music not cued, not having your own shit. That would be one or two. That are going to be one or two things that's going to happen. It's either going to shut the goddamn show down or you not performing. Y'all know what these earrings are plucking. Y'all give me a second. These earrings are plucking my nerves, y'all. I might have to end up putting on my little post because these earrings. But I got something I can put on. But they just is. So how are you this evening, Gabby? Are you ready for next Monday to be with the girls, the sisters? I'm telling y'all, if y'all have never been a part of Hey Bitches and you've never seen the show, and if you've seen the show, let me tell you, next Monday, you remember how they used to say, is the place you want to be? Yeah, next Monday. Because, honey, I got some beautiful young ladies that's going to be here with me on next Monday, and I'm not being rude. You know what, me? That's a pet peeve for me too. But you know what? Being late for a call time to me, that's just your way of saying that you don't want to be in the show. I'm not, and I've done that so many times. How many times? And it's such a pet peeve. But how many times in the past have you had to hold off on the damn show because girl, you ain't got the show. Hold off on the damn show because somebody is late. Because you know back in the day when I used to do shows on the regular, I used to pre-do my lineup. You know, way back when we did our lineups according to when everybody got there, blah 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 blah. But I got to the point that I knew who was coming, and I started doing my Oh yeah, you are gonna be the youngest. But honey, we're not gonna take it easy on you, honey. You just because next week we're gonna talk a little entertainment, for lack of a better word. Gabby, say hi to Samantha Divinity Stevens. The other side for her, she's that right now, is Mr. Demetrius Dennis Taylor. That's the Samantha Divinity. So I'm dying to see how all of these young ladies are going to be painted, honey. Painted to the gods. But like I said, I'm excited about this show. It's going to be a lot of things going on. And while we're doing that, what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to show you guys what I'm wearing tonight because I always have to make sure that I let you guys know what the little bitch over here is wearing, honey. Okay? Gabby said, hi, Samantha. Oh, my God. I'm so excited about next week. But y'all ready? Here we go, honey. I'm the polka dot queen tonight, okay? A little something, something. So what y'all think? Child, as small as I am, my ass could fit in between these damn polka dots. Okay. Gabby, don't show off because you're the youngest. Virginia King gown was for yes. It was I guess my only thing is I live for the gown, but this is just my opinion. Y'all don't shoot my head off because I know y'all love Virginia. I just think that the gown was a little ill-fitted. The motherfucking sleeves gave me motherfucking life, honey. That seemed like a goddamn Helena Hologram sleeve right there, bitch. The sleeve gave me life. Greetings and salutation, Lord. Me, so we call her little sister. She just want everybody to know that she's gonna be the youngest one on the panel. But you know what? Being the youngest ain't always the best, honey. Because let me shut up. Greetings and salutations, little sister, honey. Bring it, and y'all come and listen to me. Next week, this ain't no damn drag show, so don't think that Helena say 9 o'clock and you're gonna roll up in here at 10 o'clock because bitch you're gonna be embarrassed. Trust me. I may let you in. I may let you in, but I'm gonna have a couple of words to say to you. So Gabby, everybody know I'm gonna send everybody the link around 8:30, but you're not required to be in a room until like 8:45, which you're gonna have 8:50 really, where you're gonna have a little wait time, blah blah blah, and I come and do my little spiel, hello, blah blah blah. But honey, when I tell you next Monday, it's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. It's going to be epic. I'm going out. I'm going to find me something new to wear. Because I'm excited. I can't actually. I'm excited because I know in the very near future, Hey Bitches Live will be going on tour, um, and I'm excited about that. So this opportunity that I have to have a show with some of my sisters. All right, it's important to me. So I'm actually looking forward to that, and tell your friends, tell your cousins, tell your mother, tell your father, tell your ex-boyfriend, your new boyfriend. Yeah, yeah, but I'm just, and I guess her and her stylist have just spoiled me in seeing that, all her gowns were elegant, but they were just so form fitted. I mean, yeah, she can wear a non form fitted gown, and that now some people say that the child who wore the yellow gown, whatever her name is, I didn't, me personally, I'm gonna show it to y'all. It was okay. I didn't particularly. I mean, I wasn't jumping through no hoops for her gown, but from what I'm told, she was considered one of the best dressed for the night. Ooh, I'm gonna show you that picture again, but I didn't I mean, I don't know who was the person who was in charge of picking the best dress and the worst dress and all of that good stuff. And this young lady right here, um, they said that this outfit was one of the best dressed for the evening. What do you guys think about this? Me personally, I think it's cute. I mean, I would give her probably a 1 to a 10. Oh, who is this? Okay, so they're gonna show us all the best dresses. Then let's show her by herself. And she went with more of a natural look as far as her face was concerned. So I got this thing lopsided. As far as her face was concerned, these are supposedly the best dressed women, I guess, at the Oscars. But yeah, because this was um, this was Grace Kelly in 1955 Oscars. So I think she was going for vintage Hollywood. She pulled it off. Yeah, she did a good job. She pulled it off. I just don't, and like for the men, and I don't know who this is, but I don't. What about this? What y'all think about this? And actually, no shade. I think the one that I always look for is the Met Gala, because they become. Oh wait a minute, who is you, honey? Oh, somebody say it looks like Regina King is wearing Louis Vuitton wings. That was so evil. And here goes the young lady who she's wearing a Rare Wayne haute couture Andrea Day. I don't know. Everybody was going with like the two piece. What do y'all think about that? Be honest. What do y'all think about that? I don't. That I don't know. That look. I don't know that. And I'm not gonna say much because this I guarantee you, if they was having a prom this year, somebody would be wearing this exact same gown to the prom. I didn't particularly care for it. Now I loved, yes, I did. Carrie Mulligan and Valentino Haute Couture. I love this piece. This piece right here. That's a lot of damn fabric, but yeah, you got my vote for that one. Oh, honey, what is you doing? And this is her and Peter Dunn. Girl, what was you thinking about? You should have been. Y'all, tell me the truth. Look at this and tell me what you think. Meech, I really need your opinion. This would be a cute showpiece, no shade. What you think about this, Gabby? This would be a real cute showpiece. I can't get into it too much. This is her. Oh, and I'm gonna give it to you. Angela Bassett was cute. I like what she have on, and I think this. Mm, not too much. What do y'all think about Angela Bassett in this? Talk to me, people. What y'all think? That's how Angela Bassett showed up at the Oscars with turning it in her red, honey. Vanessa Kirby in custom Gucci. I don't I don't know. What do you think? Cute? Yeah, it's cute. But yeah. I mean, that's cute. That's cute. I'll give that a 7. Ooh, Amanda is in Amani. Red on the red carpet is daring, but my Nick Amanda makes it looks easy in this vibrant Amani gown. I don't know. What say you? I like the top. Well, we know she couldn't be too big breasted to wear that. What say you, Misha? What say you, Gabby? Y'all like? You like? I give it an 8. It's cute. I give it an 8. Girl, I'm not gonna say nothing mean. This young lady won Best Director for No Man Land. Chloe Zoe. This is. Ooh, I don't know, honey. I don't know. I'm not. Congratulations on your win, but your stylist should have been. What you say, girl? You look like you one dress shy of being on. You look like you one dress shy of being on. Little House on the Prairie. No shade. Okay. Who is this? This young man was wearing. This is the young man who won for Best Supporting Actor. Um, just looked like a regular old double-breasted suit that, well, back in the day you would have got from Gene West or Chess King. There's nothing stands out about this. And congratulations on your Oscar. Okay, girl, what was you thinking? Olivia Colman and Christian Dior. This is very Christian Dior. This is very Christian Dior. Um, I give it about a 6. I mean, it's okay. I give him a 10, honey. Okay. Riz Ahman and Prada. I give him a 10. I ain't gonna give his outfit. I ain't gonna give his. It's just. I mean, men are just like they don't come out to me. If men don't come out in something like bada, it's just gonna be that. Oh, girl, what is you? What was that? Okay, Viola Davis. She's an Alexander McQueen. This looks good on her skin. I like this. This looks good on Viola's skin. I really, really, really like this on her. I would give this a 8 or 9. I really liked it on her. Girl, this what you got on Laura Dern, De La Rente. This reminds me. This y'all remember on White Chicks where that girl wore where they wore that damn where they wore that duck thing. This is what this girl quack 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 quack. I give this a 5. I can't give it no more than that, but this is just my opinion. This I like. This is Margaret Robbie and Chanel Haute Couture. I like this. I like the print. I like the fit. I really like this. What you think, Samantha? I like that. That's really really cute. I could go for that. And this right here, Holly Berry and Dolce & Gabbana. I don't know. Y'all gotta give me y'all real. Y'all got. I need all y'all to say something. Give me your opinion on this. I don't know what to say about this. Boop. This is Holly Berry. What y'all think? Which one you love meets the This one, I think, to me, this is one of the better ones that I've seen. I really like this, and I most definitely love. No, they could have put that in the trash. That's just my opinion. Viola, she looks stunning, simply stunning. Stunning, stunning. You cannot deny her that. Uh, this is in a custom Louis Vuitton. What y'all think? Do you live or you lie? Yang Yang Jing in Mariah Harlem and Han Yang Ren in custom Louis Vuitton. I don't like neither one of these. Them big ass buttons. Mm-mm. Don't particularly. Hey Israel, how are you? I don't particularly care for any of them, but that's my opinion. Please, Gucci, you should. What y'all think about this? Yes. Yeah, it was very vintage. Meechie, me and you on the same page. I just don't. I think her stylist missed the mark on that one. If she had a stylist, this one right here, we'll get a 2. Holly, I would give Holly maybe a 5. I'll give Viola 8 or 9. And this right here, this Gucci right here, they should have left this right in the closet. I'm like, what the hell is that? I'm blessed, son. This, what do you think? Girl, what are you giving? I don't know. I don't know what you. I don't know. Really? This, I think, is cute. Nicolette Robinson. I don't. This is cute. I don't particularly care for her hair with this, but this is cute. I would give this a 7. This is real cute. This is real cute, and black. You can No, that was a scary -10. Wait a minute, girl. What is it? I don't know what. Tiara Thompson in custom. Another miss. Who is that? Was that a Gucci tribute to her? I don't know. Maybe it was a Gucci tribute to Sojourner Truth or something. But I lost that one right there. Yeah. It's not. It's not. Unless it's like real messy. It's not. It's not. Um. It's not much. It's not much you can miss out on. In black, but some people have missed the mark. That was Celeste Wait in Gucci. It looked like Lucci. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Who is this? Is this a jumpsuit? Saint Laurent by Anthony. Honey, you looked jacked down. Not jacked up, jacked down. No. That's a Yves Saint Laurent. I guess Yves Saint must have missed a Laurent. Okay. We're gonna take a commercial break, babies, and we'll be right back to Hey Bitches Live. I'm your girl Helena Hologram. Thank you for being here. Let's take this commercial break, and we shall return.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Behind the Blue Curtain, Saturdays at 11 a.m. Eastern. Unscripted talk on police reform and race relations.
And now, Behind the Blue Curtain's law enforcement liaison, retired 32-year Chicago police veteran, homicide detective, former commander, sergeant, grant writer, lecturer, and adjunct professor, Joseph J. Mosley.
Behind the Blue Curtain's Minister of Common Sense, former 12-year Fort Worth police officer, educator, voice of reason, and unapologetic practitioner of sound judgment, the young scholar, LaRonda Young.
Behind the Blue Curtains co-host, fact checker, and investigative journalist Isidoro Rodriguez.
All right, welcome back. I had to change a little bit. I was getting kind of chilly up in there, honey. But we back to Hey Bitches Live. I'm your girl, Helena Hologram. Gonna run. Sometimes I truly believe that designer used the red carpet for. Yes, let me tell you something. Sister, we most definitely both agree on that. I think a lot of them were slammed the fuck up because some of that shit that they had on, I was like, was you using these people as your guinea pig? Because what you did to them was not cute. And I'm right there with you, Meech. I think that they were set up to no end. And I hope that none of those designers, the ones who set people up, no, honey. Y'all, most of the times when you go to these big old fashion shows, a lot of those designs, I had to fix my little top. Oh, wait a minute. A lot of those things, depending on who it is, aren't ready to wear. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not playing. I'm trying to fix this top here because I don't want my breast tissue. But yeah, me and you can agree on that, Meech. I think the designer set up quite a few people. I really didn't see too many men that did anything that stood out to the point that it was like, it's been quite a few years since I seen a man come to the Oscars and had something that was just like, put out. Because, men fashion, unfortunately, tends to be so basic. Yeah, and let me tell you something, Meech. It was a lot of them renowned designers who sent out a bunch of duds, even down to Gucci, because that shit he had that one girl in. And picking it just because it's Gucci don't mean it's right. And honey, it was not right. It was not right. Right, and most men would just wear your basic black tuxedo with a white bow tie. With a white shirt and a white bow tie, and that's fact. So, every once in a while you get somebody who will step outside the box and they'll wear something out. I'm not gonna say outlandish, something different. All those awards show most of the men, they have on their black tux and their bow tie. While I'm trying to fix this, we're gonna go over this promo again. I love this promo, so you guys can see it, so you guys can remember that next week, honey, is the play. Join me on May the 3rd, 2021 at 9 o'clock p.m. for Hey Bitches Live. This is a show that you most definitely don't want to miss.
Hey everybody, I'm your girl, Miss Erica Chloe Adams, and I'll be a guest on Hey Bitches Live with Miss Helena Hologram Monday, May 3rd. So please come on out or tune in for this wonderful edition. Hello, my name is Gabriella Rumson, Ruby Valverde, and I will be a guest on Hey Bitches Live with Helena Hologram on Monday, May 3rd, 2021 at 9 p.m. Hope to see you there. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and to all of our distinguished NetHawk Network listeners. I am Miss Samantha Stevens Divinity, and I'm going to be joining my sister, Miss Helena Hologram, on Hey Bitches Live, Monday, May 3rd, 2021 at 9 p.m. So come on through and chop it up with us, okay, my darlings? Because it's going to be a bombastic time.
Hey, bitches.
Hey Bitches Live is a Nighthawk Network presentation.
Welcome back, honey. Mother had to change, honey. This is what I'm wearing to the. This is what I would have worn to the Oscars. What y'all think? Okay. I'm gonna have to get on my sewing machine. I'm gonna see this gown is made for somebody. This doohickey right here is made for somebody with real kaboobas and alubas and can wear this without wearing a bra. But since they ain't mine, I have to wear a bra, y'all. Y'all know I love it. But just a FYI for you guys to know at 11:30, maybe 11:30 tonight, I will be going on Bigo, just like this, and playing some of my favorite songs in the R&B realm that I perform, or just some songs that I enjoy listening to. If you guys have a Bigo account and you're still up, hopefully some of you guys over here come on in with me and we could have a good time over on Bigo listening to some secular music. And, who knows, I might do a number, but I doubt it. But anywho, next Monday, I'm so excited about it because all those people that are going to be on the show are very, very near and dear to me. And this show is, this is the time for y'all to come up in here. I don't know where baby at tonight, Princess. I hope everything is okay with her. Haven't seen her, but we're going to be grateful, and I'm grateful for all of you guys. Thank you for being here next Monday, and the show is going to be a little short because I have to prepare to go on Bigo. I have to get my music and stuff together, but my music is kind of like together. And I hope my sister, like I said, if any of you guys have Bigo, I'm on there as Helena Hologram. Y'all can come over at like 11:30 because I'm gonna do my little set. Hopefully, my little brother be there to be my administrator because this is the second time I've been on Bigo as Helena, but this time it's kind of late at night, so you might get some crazy people over there, but I'm ready for it. But if you guys have a Bigo account, come and join me at 11:30 over on Bigo, and we can have a good time and listen to some of my favorite songs, and we're gonna have a good old time. Let me see something. Because y'all know I can't see worth for nothing. But I also haven't mastered putting on these damn glasses without messing up my damn hair. But nevertheless, I'm here, bitches. Okay, we're gonna listen to a little bit of music, over there, Bigo. I'm gonna figure out a way. I don't know if there's ever gonna be a way that we can figure out a way to do music over here on the book. I don't know what's going on with the book. But like I say, you guys get yourself some rest. We're going to get ready to get off here. I thank you for being here with me tonight. I love you, love you, love you. Thank you, Gabby. Thank you, Amy. Thank you, my son. Like I said, if you have a Bigo account, check me out at 11:30 over there. We're going to play some music that makes you want to crisscross, make you want to, all that good stuff. I don't know how long I'm going to be over there because I don't know. We might get a couple of crazy people or whatever. But y'all guys check me out next Monday. And FYI, starting this Sunday, at 6:00, I'll be on Zoom. I'll be over there every first and third Sunday of the month doing Helena Hologram in concert. I'll have a couple of people with me. Joining me. Some of them may be joining me via Zoom itself. As far as performers, some of them may be here. But every first and third Sunday of the month at 6:00, we will be doing Helena Hologram concert series with guests. Every first and third Sunday of the month, which will equate this Sunday, which is the first Sunday of May, the Sunday before Mother's Day. Y'all, if y'all still got y'all mothers, don't forget that day is, every day is Mother's Day. To me, if you're blessed to still have a mother, you need to love her, cherish her, let her know how much she means to you, and let her know how important she is to you and your life. Every first and third Sunday of the month on Zoom, I'll be sending out the invites. And every second Sunday of the month on Zoom, we're just going to be listening to music. We're going to call it our music therapy. We'll be mixing it up, but we'll mostly be doing secular R&B, jazz, relaxing music, all of that kind of stuff. So we're going to do that on Zoom every second Sunday of the month at 6 o'clock. I'm gonna keep everything at 6 o'clock because that'll make it easier. And before the end of this week, I'll be able to hit you guys back up to let you guys know who's going to be my guest on my first concert series on this Sunday. But guys, I love you guys. I think you guys are very important. You're very important to me. I thank you for taking time out of your day, your evening, to spend it here with me on Hey Bitches Live with Helena Hologram and spending time with us here at the Nighthawk Network. We greatly, greatly, greatly appreciate you. We're glad that you give us the space. We're glad that we have this platform to talk about things that needs to be talked about, and people act like they're scared to talk about it. But guess what? I'm here for it. I have to refrain. I have to do things a little differently now. I have to watch the thing called the mouth because I don't want nobody to whatever, joan me out, dog me out, or whatever. Because we've been having some little issues here, but that's okay. That's okay because one monkey's not going to stop nobody's show, and we just have to do things. We just have to do things differently than what we did at first, and that's okay. We as a people have always learned how to adapt to the situations and the circumstances that we're dealt. So we're happy about that. So y'all pray for me about going over on this Zoom thing because mother has never been over there at night, and especially this late at night. And well, I think my brother's gonna be there with me, so that's a little safe. That makes me feel a little safe. So we're gonna see what's going on with that. And guys, I love you. Thank you for stopping by tonight. I know this was a short show, but it was a good show because you know what? You're gonna need all your rest, all your energies. Yes, that's what it is, honey. That's what it's gonna be. So if you free, sister, come on over there. We're gonna play some things. I'm thinking about actually playing back to back. The original version of Yes We Can with the new Sheila E version. Sheila E, I give you props. Give you props. I enjoyed what you did. Me and my brother was talking about that, and lo and behold, we was just talking about doing somebody doing a remake of that song. And Sheila E, say what you want. You did the damn thing. They can come as they may. But honey, when I tell you you did that damn thing all by yourself, yes, you did it. You did it. You did it. So we're gonna get ready to get off here, guys. I'll be on Bigo at 11:30. Hopefully I'll see you. But if not, y'all know that boy Derek will be here with the remix one of these days this week. And we'll see you then. Love you. Have a good evening. And whatever you do, please be safe. Okay? Just be out there, do your thing. But be safe. Be safe in doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, my daughter, how are you? I hope all is well, everybody. That's my daughter right there, Miss Bella, honey. We're here every Monday at 9 o'clock. And if you got Bigo, come and check me out over on Bigo at 11:30. Helena Hologram. I'm gonna be doing as my sister saw, it's gonna be called Helena's Heartthrob Music Therapy. That's what it's gonna be called. Okay, y'all ready for it? Cause I'm ready for it. Cause I can't do much over here. The times we did it over here, we have had a ball doing it over here. But you know what? This thing is fucking with my nerves so much that I'm actually gonna get behind a sewing machine and I'm gonna sew this up real soon. I'm glad you look good, my child. You look good. Not 11:39, girl. 11:30. Who gonna be so at 11:39? Yeah, we're gonna be on Bigo, and I get to do. Usually I'm on there, and I always do my gospel therapy, which is a blessing to me. It's near and dear to me. It's a very serious part of my life. But tonight we're gonna go over there and we're gonna do some R&B, do some relaxing music, some maybe some love making music. Oh yeah, you're always welcome, baby. Like I say, if you ever need to talk or you need to shoulder cry or whatever, I'm here for you, baby. I'm proud of you. My daughter is doing great. I'm here for you. I got your back, no matter what. Why shouldn't I pay you any mind? That was a slip of the hand, honey. I've sort of been typing one thing and type something else. Everybody just type now and we just press send, honey. Oh. So yes, this is what I would have worn to the Oscars, but since I didn't go, honey. Oh, I like all of that, honey. All that. Oh yes, hard 100 all the time, honey. With that first one there, okay. But yeah, we're gonna get ready to get off here. Hey bitches live. It better mean a lot. I'm here for you, honey. Even if you just need a sounding board, you just need somebody to fuss at. I'm here for you, but don't fuss too long, bitch. Okay? Okay. No, I'm just joking. So, for those of you who are going to join me, I'll see you guys over at Bigo at 11:30. You guys have a good night. I love you. I love you. And every time I'm trying to leave up here, you know. Thank you, son. I always got. I don't like leaving the show and leaving comments in the comment section without acknowledging them. So you guys have a wonderful evening. Be good. Remember, every day you wake up above ground and you're still breathing and you're still living is a blessing. It's a little bit more than just waking up, just being above ground. You have to wake up above ground and you have to be living, because there's a lot of people that are above ground and they're laying on slabs or what have you. But to be living in the land of the living, it's a blessing. From whom? It's a blessing from God. Blessing, 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 from whom all blessings. So love you guys. Thank you for joining us tonight. And don't forget, next motherfucking Monday, honey, it's going to be a day with the motherfucking girls, honey. Miss Gabrielle Ramson, Ruby, Vendala, Miss Erica Chloe Adams, my sister, fabulous sister from the ATL via Detroit, Michigan, honey. Miss Samantha Divinity, Miss Samantha Stevens Divinity, honey. The mother of all mothers, honey. Okay. She'll be up in here with me. Love you guys. Good night.